And the time right now, 6:16 on your Sunday evening. We saw a lot of clouds out there today, but they're beginning to break, and that is some excellent news, at least you would think it is, for the northern lights that we can possibly see tonight all across the state. But we're expecting a redevelopment of a few clouds, maybe a spot shower as we approach midnight. We'll talk about that and a very active week ahead in just a minute. Let's take a live look outside in New London, where I don't see a single cloud. Oh, yes, I do, on the left-hand side of your screen. But besides that, it looks pretty good out there. 61 New London, stealing the show this evening, even towards the north, though. Look at Windsor Locks. A few more clouds, but still plenty of blue. We have about another 2 hours until sunset, and it's just after sunset that the northern lights will start to become visible, not only here in Connecticut, but across much of the nation. Temperature at Bradley, 63. That is down from the 64 that we saw today, still well below our average of 76. But notice this 95 set back in 1937. Now, no way are we forecasting 95 for the middle and end of the week, but we're forecasting our first 90-degree day likely on Thursday. It's not record-breaking, but still, to have the first 90-degree day of the year. Yeah, we've issued a first alert weather day for it because humidity values will be on the high end too. So with that heat index, could make things a bit uncomfortable, especially if you're outside for too long. Now, first alert live radar, besides a sprinkle to the north and to the east, we're basically doing okay at this hour. Temperatures falling through the 50s and 60s, still holding on to the lower and even middle 60s along the shoreline, where even there, temperatures tonight will cool off down into the 40s to near 50. Wind speeds westerly from 5 to 15. They've been gusting at times today, upwards and over 20. But notice to the north and to the west. So we're tracking, it's this batch of showers that will make its way towards and here in Connecticut by around 10, 11 p.m. Now, anytime before that, say 9 o'clock, you'll start to see if these northern lights, there's a geomagnetic storm tonight. So it will certainly be out there. You're going to want to look north, but these showers will make just enough for about 2 hours. And then after that, after midnight, it's just fine. So everybody will be able to see them tonight. It's just, how long are you willing to wait up for that? Temperatures across the northeast, 50s and 60s, but it's chilly out towards the west tonight. Some areas of Pennsylvania and New York, frost advisories. So even here locally, it'll be cooler out. If you plan on heading out to see these northern lights, bundle up. Temperatures will be falling through the 40s, but notice this level 8. It's a severe geomagnetic storm for tonight into tomorrow. So for here in Connecticut, all we need is about an 8. We see scenes like we saw last October are certainly possible here in Connecticut. Get away from light pollution and look towards the north. Now, dew points throughout the week, very comfortable today, tomorrow, and Tuesday. But beyond that, it's going to feel like summer out there. Now, speaking of Tuesday, it'll be an okay day, but we're tracking some wildfire smoke. Notice towards the west. The sun sets, you'll end up seeing that obscured kind of look to the sunset. And then by the time we get towards Tuesday, that smoke begins to overspread Connecticut. Here's around midday on Tuesday with plenty more out towards the west. So there's no air quality alerts yet, but some of that smoke could make it farther towards the ground. Beyond Tuesday, our focus is towards the warmth by Wednesday, but especially Thursday, looking at a moderate level for some heat issues here locally. We've issued a first alert weather day. First 90-degree day of 2025, likely hot and humid. It's going to feel quite toasty out there. Now, notice Wednesday, manageable, mid-80s, even cooler along the shoreline. But it's really Thursday, that 90, possibly 91, maybe 92. But with that heat index, it will feel even a bit warmer than that. We keep the heat around for Friday, as by that point in time, we're tracking maybe the chance of a few thunderstorms. Notice on First Alert Futurecast, here's 10 p.m. This is, I think, a bit overdone. Once we get past midnight, things look okay. And then beyond that, Tuesday, even into Wednesday, as far as any weather issues, looks totally fine. The issues come in later on Thursday with the possibility of some showers and storms, the American and European model in good agreement late day on your Thursday. And then coming in for Friday, the possibility exists. We'll keep an eye on it, though, but there's a cold front that could bring some strong to maybe severe thunderstorms. Forecast lows tonight, 40s to near 50, those northern lights. Tomorrow, seasonable, mid-70s, a bit cooler right along the immediate shoreline, but it's the nicest day of the next 7. Tuesday, that's smoke and haze. Wednesday, it's hot and muggy, near 90. Thursday, 91 degrees, hot, humid, maybe a few evening storms. Friday, still a bit warm. Some thunderstorms late day as well. And then at this point, Bryant's keeping the warmth around for next weekend with maybe a few showers on Saturday.
All right, Scott, we'll take it.
Yeah, not bad. Okay.